trespassers have gotten hit by trains the past couple days, and I just want to give a message out there to everyone else to not trespass on railroad tracks. I know I've talked about that before, but it kind of seems uh, tiring, exhausting, to keep mentioning it because people should have common sense around railroad tracks because those family trespassers have no idea if a train's going to come soon. So they have to be aware and remember, tracks are for trains, not for playing games. So do not hang out on the railroad tracks. It is very dangerous. Tracks are not a playground. Don't treat them like one. They're not to mess around with. Just don't hang out on train tracks. If you're gonna take a picture, that goes for taking a picture. Don't take it on the train tracks. Take it somewhere else. I've seen people take pictures on the train tracks. That in itself is dangerous. You don't want to do that. I saw that at San Juan Capistrano once. So don't do that. It's pretty dangerous, and you don't want to do that ever. But I just want to come at you today to send a message to everyone, and you know who you are who trespass on railroad tracks. I'm not saying everyone does it, but you know who you are. Just don't be don't be that person who makes a bad decision and walk in front of a train. I mean, we don't want to see that crap ever. I mean, we don't want to see that. So just always be alert. Do not look on your phone at a railroad crossing, but don't make a stupid decision and go in front of a train tracks ever, even when a train is coming. You never ever do that, and it could lead to serious consequences for you and the people around you. I mean, we don't want to put up with your crap about that. And I'm not just saying this to everyone. I'm saying it to also rail fanners to make sure when you're on the when you're at the train station, make sure to stay behind the yellow line, as it's very important to watch out for trains. And don't go beyond the yellow line, because the yellow line is there for a purpose. The yellow line is to keep you back away from the train so that you're not in front of the train, so that you don't get so that you make sure that you're behind the train, so that you make sure so that you're safe, basically. So just make sure that you know the rules about train tracks and not trespassing near them. There are even signs that say not to trespass at all. You should abide by those signs, because it is illegal to trespass railroad tracks. And I know I've talked about this before in recent videos, but I am being serious about it. That train tracks are not for playing. And remember, like I said before, tracks are for trains, not for playing games. So please, 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 please do not trespass on railroad tracks, as it could lead to serious consequences, and we don't have to put up with that stuff. So just just be aware of your surroundings. Just like when you're a child, you learn to watch out for cars, watch out for trains at all times. So, and even in a quiet zone, when you can't hear a train, you still have to watch out, because even more so, because you can't even hear it. You can't hear the horn blowing at all. I mean, it's so quiet. I mean, you can only hear the bells, you know. So just be aware of your surroundings. Look around you. Make sure that a train isn't present, and you'll be golden. That's all there is to it. I mean, there's nothing else. There's nothing else more to it that you could do. I mean, just make sure that you're in the right place at the right time. And they'll even say, I mean, I've heard at places like, I know on the trolley at Washington Street, they make announcement, remember, make sure to watch out for Amtrak and coaster trains when approaching Washington Street Station. So, it's just a, just a message. And some railroad crossings, if you noticed, Washington Street has this as well in San Diego. You have a sign that says look. That means look both ways to see if a train's coming. And that should be pretty clear by now if you're smart, if you have a brain. If you don't, well, I don't know. So just keep that in mind and you'll be golden. So I hope you've learned something from this talk today. I know I've talked about it before, but I have to bring it up again because I know we just had an incident, a pedestrian incident a couple days ago, Solana Beach. So in order to prevent that from happening, you need to stay away from railroad tracks at all times and you will be golden. And that's pretty much it. So just make sure, hopefully you've learned something from this talk, like I said today. And my message to you, and you know who you are out there, stay away from railroad tracks, stay behind the yellow line, watch out for trains, don't have AirPods on because then you can't hear the train, and definitely, most important, do not look at your phone because you have to hear what's around you. So, all right, that is all, everyone. Peace out.